glass as dungeon.
Right.
So now we know if we need to go to the dungeon, we need to go into this little tiny jump-off room to do it.
Yeah, this room seems like it's got access to multiple levels. So, go ahead and fling that door open there, Tiberius.
Hell to the yeah! I guess now that I see that it's
is the
been
ceiling?
used.
Yeah, and this room is actually pitch black dark. I mean, there's no light at all. So, Tiberius, you would definitely have to have some type of light. Now,
well, I'm gonna fumble around and accidentally grab somebody in the buttocks, but then I'll go ahead and cast light on my
Shrump's right in front of
my item.
yeah, Shrump,
Oh,
you feel,
excuse me.
you feel someone grabbing your butt, Shrump.
Oh, that'd be Tiberius again.
Just take it. Just let me finish.
I'm close.
you
It's
guys-
so
Let me
long
finish.
last time.
Maybe you better let me have a look.
Just the tip.
Look at this door here.
Sure thing.
I
Now-
walk over to the door and I put my hand on it and take a look at it, give it the once over just to make sure that it doesn't look like it's been tampered with or trapped in any way.
It's been opened up. I mean, you can see some footprints and whatnot. You can see like half footprints, like the heel of a footprint going under the door. So you definitely know that this is seeing traffic, and it looks like a basic, simple lock. Now you can go ahead and throw a perception in there or investigation for checking for the traps. Now, also, Vey, to answer your question about the ceilings. In the first chamber that you were in, they were 10 foot high. The ceilings were about that was a little bit different because of the balcony. So
The balconies,
yeah,
yeah.
it was about 15 feet high. Now the ceiling here is 10 feet high. All right, so Widow, it looks just like a normal lock to you. It doesn't look like it's got any kind of trap, no kind of mechanical trap. You don't, detect any kind of magical runes, nothing like that.
So is it actually locked right now, or is it? I
No,
think you should be able to open it.
Yeah, you can just open it up if you'd like to.
Right, since we're inside. I just go ahead and open the door. Quietly,
Okay.
you're out.
And I would assume you probably pushed Tiberius out of the way because Tiberius was
Yes.
talking about listening at the door, and he goes, "Oh no, wait, I do this," and then I never heard what.
Yeah, I
what else
was like
Tiberius
looking at
had done.
I was looking at like the type of door it was, and I was checking out the lock and seeing how
Like,
old
yeah,
it was, and I was looking
Yeah, but
around.
then
and
it goes to
she's-
touching butts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she pushed me out of the way.
Get out of the way. Let the professionals take care of business.
All right, so you really didn't get a chance to hear at the door. So, as you open up the door, it is a basic door. It's nothing fancy, but this place actually was pretty sound tight. Now, as you open the door, you can see that there is an individual looking at the door, and you kind of take this cultist by surprise. I'm gonna open up this map for you guys. Open up some of it, anyways. All right, now as you open up the door, there is a cultist here. Which is right here, and you kind of he hears the door open, and he kind of turns back, and he kind of puts his hand on his weapon, and he says, "Who are you?"
I'm gonna show my pendant that I put on, and I'm gonna say, "We're here looking for that traitor Xander."
Ixander? Oh,
Xander.
Yes, Ixander. He has betrayed us. He has taken the blue dragon mask, and he is somewhere within the castle, and we need to find him.
We found a body. We
Who
found
are
a dead
you? Who
body.
are you associated with? How do you know of Ixander? And as you're speaking, the door over here on the right opens up, and a cultist comes from behind, kind of takes you by surprise, Widow, and all of these cultists start to show up. One comes out of the room over here. So, Widow, you can see all these, cultists coming out of the woodwork, and they're asking you to identify yourselves.
We were sent by Master Jordan Ball. We've been asked to help find Xander. We've been recruited from outside the castle.
Where is
because
Jordan
we have
located?
special skills.
The last time
Where's Jordan?
The last time that we had heard from Jorgen, he was down in the dungeon, doing experimenting on the helm. And where are you saying?
He sent us a magical message.
Now, speaking out of character, you guys didn't have any kind of cultist regalia on, did you, or did you not? Because I didn't hear anyone say that they put on cultist
just
regalia.
just that one pendant that I have, and I'm showing it like it's a button, like it's my badge.
Yeah. I just walk up to this guy and I say, "Here, I have some credentials."
Oh no, is this gonna end up a sword to the face, isn't it? I was trying to go all super diplomatic, and it ends up in a sword to the face. All right, well, I'll tell you what. The plus is we're gonna have some cultist regalia after this.
No, we.
Shrunk, go
I
ahead.
walk up to this guy. Go ahead, Shrunk.
We were summoned by magical means because we are not, as you can see, dressed as cultists, because we are not operating as fully fledged cultists within the organisation. We were summoned here because we, as from the outside organisations of the cult, working in secret in the towns and cities, we was brought in because we ain't been tempted by the treacherous mouthings of that Xander bloke. So we've been brought in. Now, you don't know what's good for you. You're going to step out of the way before we have to take you down into dungeons, and maybe we can have some experiments on you and see what you know, and see if any of you lot is being like treacherously thinking of stuff.
Well, I can assure you, good sir, good mercenary, that we are true fanatics of the cult. We love the cult. We praise Tiamat, and they all say at the same time, "Praise Tiamat!" Yeah, exactly. They throw their hands up, "Praise Tiamat!"
That's just what a traitor would say.
Praise Tiamat, but I don't know if I entirely trust you lot. Now, hand over your weapons, or am I going to have to get angry? And you don't like it when I get angry, because when I get angry, I'll set that little elf bloke on you.
When he says hand over your weapons, I'm gonna take the stance of like, yeah, hand them to me like it's something we do every day and I'll come, so we can try.
Do you want it in the tower or just a straight roll for recommendation?
Yeah, that was funny how Tiberius's webcam froze and his mouth was open like. It was so funny. I got a screenshot of it. I'm going to make a meme out of that.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I put it on hotstud.com with all the other ones of me.
Yeah. All right, so the fanatic, he says, all right, if you're here for Jorgen, then fine. Everyone lower your weapons, and they had their weapons drawn, but it wasn't looking like they were trying to attack you. And he says, "We prefer not to give up our weapons. We are looking for a traitor here, good mercenary. We are not going to fight you. We will let you pass."
That might have been the most smartest move you has made since you became a member of the True One cult. Now, where have you looked already, and where have you not found him?
Well, we've checked the bunks here, and we were just getting here, just maybe 30 seconds. We've checked the room over here, and there was nothing in this room here.
Right, I've got a plan. You lot wait in there, yeah? And then, if we find him, he'll keep running, and then we'll flush him out and straight into your arms. And then you'll get him from the front, we'll get him from the back. You lot wait in there, go and flush him out into the other rooms.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea, mercenary. It seems like you've done this many times before.
Finding traitors is what I does.
We are just archivists, and we are bookworms. We're just merely bookworms. We do not have the intellect for hand-to-hand combat such as yourself, sir. So this is a great idea. This will give us a little bit of practice to hone our skills. Yes, for the big invasion when Tiamat arises from the well very soon.
Praise Tiamat!
Praise Tiamat! Everybody goes, praise Tiamat! All in unison.
Hang on, that old elf woman with us didn't say praise Tiamat. She's a traitor, stab her!
I did say praise Tiamat.
No, the old elf woman in the back did
Okay.
So
yes, praise Tiamat.
the four cultists go into the room, and
is the door shut, Dave?
is this good mercenary? What is your name, so we can report back to Jorgen and put in our logs as well? What is your name, sir? And what are all of your names?
My name is Tiberius Lapoof.
And
I'm Shrump the Schlong.
So he takes a small, piece of writing, like a piece of chalk or something, and he starts writing down on the wall. He's kind of putting the scroll up to the wall, and he's writing, Shrump. What did you say that name was again? That
Schlong.
P-O.
And you said Tiberius. Okay.
Yeah, my name is Tiberius Lapoof.
Is that with an I-O-U-S or an I-U-S at the end?
I don't know. Tiberius, how do you spell your name?
Oh shit!
I use Elvish characters, so they don't even. That's how I say it.
What?
It's like a little I and maybe a backwards F, and then an expunged. That's how you spell it.
So you want us
Elvish
to just
characters.
You just want us to wait here and you're gonna flush the traitor right to us. Is that what you said?
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Stay in that room, because if you don't stay in that room, then everything's going to be all cocky, messed up. Now, has this door got a key?
There's only one key to, and you do notice that there is a like a key slot on every single door, and he says that Ixander had the key. Ixander is the one who had the key. Now remember, Ixander told you he had the key, and he threw the key off of the top of the tower. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
That would have been a good thinking about it, actually.
Yeah, I took a screenshot.
Don't we? If we can find a window, we could use. Don't you have that grabbing hand spell? We could reach down and pick it up.
Yes, Trump. If it's not too far away.
It's on the ground, isn't it? How difficult's that going to be?
We don't know how far the ground is.
Yeah.
Well, I
what
noticed
level of the
Trump-
tower you're at.
Yeah, I think
seen
Shrump. I think
that.
we
It
need
ain't
to
very
probably. Oh, okay, you've seen the tower, Shrump. I think we need to execute this plan. What do you think's the amount of time for them to wait? An hour? 2 hours?
Just wait there. We'll be back. If we ain't back, there's to continue waiting there until they is summoned and stuff.
Okay, summoned and stuff. Got it.
Now,
Way to plan.
You four stay in there and don't do nothing stupid or illegal.
We're relying on you.
So you just want us to stay here and wait for the traitor to come through? What if he doesn't come through in, say, the next hour or hour and a half? Should we come and find you,
summoned, No, you'll be summoned, you great ooft. I did tell you that. Now just wait there quiet, otherwise you're going to let him get away, and then I'm going to have to arrest you all for being traitors and have you questioned. And you don't want my friends to be questioning you.
His eyes do this. Oh,
Stupid
sir,
bookworms.
Tiberius, you will not have any problems with us. Great Tiberius.
Right, now don't forget that. Now keep the door shut. We're going to go and look for this traitor. What is a filthy traitor? What is a abandoned Mrs. Tiamat?
Oh, praise
Oh,
Tiamat!
I-
Praise
Oh, praise
Tiamat!
Tiamat!
Praise
Praise
Tiamat.
Blah 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 blah.
Trump, you
Love
are
it.
just a stupid person.
Love
You
it.
have got to be more intelligent.
Oh, sorry. All right, so I guess once that door gets shut,
Sure.
I want to
does
spike
shut,
it.
yeah.
Oh wait, does anybody have any spikes that we can spike the door shut so they can't open it again?
I think they'd notice us spiking the door shut. We're just going to have to. We can't look. We're just going to have to trust they'll stay there.
All right, we'll
think
trust
of it-
them.
I think there is intimidated enough not to come wandering
All
out.
right. I think you did good. I mean, they're just bookworms. We could have let Widow dispatch them all by her lonesome, but I think the less death, the better.
I don't want anybody beating Widow to death
The
with a
less
scroll.
death, the better.
Yeah, it just means I have to heal you guys more.
Did you really say that to me?
Oh, I was thinking you. I thought you were saying that. I thought you was unwell. I don't think there's any need to bring deaf people on an adventure. It's dangerous enough as it is.
Before we proceed, I want to look around this room for clues.
Yeah, there's really no clues around in this room, Vay. It's all, very nice polished wall. The same, same type of material that's made out of the, the external
Not even a raging
walls.
clue.
There's some other doors there. You know that there's two doors on the left side of the floor. There's also a door in the other room too.
Alright, I'm behind you guys.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to this door here and listen.
Dave, just before you check that, Dave, this small room here. Did they say they'd already checked that one?
Yes, they had mentioned that they've already checked this room here that you're in right now. Yeah.
So
So
I only moved myself there just to indicate which room I was talking about because I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor.
no, I can't see your mouse cursor.
That's what I thought. That's just why I moved my character in there. I'm not actually going in.
Yeah, actually, you walk into that room and there's nothing in there. And in fact, the door was actually ajar.
Oh my god, now it's a jar.
Oh, this changes stuff.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
it basically looks like a barracks where there's some single bunks, not single beds, on a couple, probably some type of guest room or something.
Any robes?
Sure. Yeah, there are some robes. Yeah, absolutely. It's
Quick,
very
let's
good.
get some robes.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
nearly half a dozen sets of robes.
Alright, we'll go ahead and grab a set of robes, put it on, pull the hood over my head.
Dave,
Yeah,
I
well-
also... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, not at all.
Oh, I was
Okay.
just going to say that I don't care anything about what Widow's saying, and no, I'm just joking. I was
I
going
was
to
just gonna
say
say that you're a flaming asshole, but hey, you know.
I was looking at the ground. I want to look at the ground to look at dust, right? Because the more that we're
Yes, let's
teleported,
look at dust.
well, I'm just saying like tracks, and I want to see how well used this room is. Is this a very well used room, or is this one barely used, and these people here are because they're looking for Xander?
Yeah, there's recent traffic, but no, this looks like a guest room, Tiberius. Or should I call you Shrimp? Are you guys back to your normal names now? But yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like this is more of like a guest room. The small beds are nicely made. There's open trunks at the end of each bunk. Everything. There's nothing inside of the trunks. You guys look inside, and there's we'll say three guest beds in this room. But there are, like I said, there's robes hanging up, like 6 of them. 2 per bunk, basically.
I'm gonna put on a robe just like everybody else is doing.
I'm gonna just continue to walk through this door here to the north, as if I own the place.
Okay. Same thing up here. A small room, but this is actually a looks like a more special room because it has a lot of nice tapestries on the wall, a shelf for with some books on it. There's a small desk and one bed.
I'll check behind the tapestry. Gotta look around, make sure that there's nothing
Basically,
hidden.
lots of books on the history of the cults, and a lot of different books on how to summon demons and devils and elementals and whatnot. A lot of novice magical user books.
Oh, good.
Probably about 20 or so books on that shelf. Sorry about that, Shrimp.
No, it's all right, darling. It's all right. Please, I'm
Darling.
terribly sorry. Right, this is all evidence. Don't touch nothing. When we arrest a cult, we'll use this as evidence of their nefarious ways.
Well, I think this floor is pretty uninteresting. We should probably go ahead and move on. Another one.
How about the other room?
We can't get to that one without going through those other guys, right? So we really don't even know that's there. So
Now you guys know that you guys know that door is there because you guys were, speaking with the cultists that were going into the room waiting for Xander. So yeah, you know
Okay.
that the doors are.
I don't really want to go in there and gauge those guys. I mean, you guys can if you want to.
I think I will.
I have to
Alright.
resist the urge to kill them all.
I'll back you up, Shrump.
Oh, thank you,
Now-
fellow plate wearing
Now that
monk
we've
priest.
decided, yes, now that we decided that we're going to switch names like it's a substitute teacher, and
That's
then
right.
slaughter these bookworms, like the seasoned
No,
adventurers we are.
Now we can't go around slaughtering them. We've got to arrest them for being lunatic cultists.
Okay. So I'm ready if you're ready.
But I'm gonna have to explain this careful. Like, we're gonna have to use subterfuge and diplomacy. Did you know the half-orc word for diplomacy and the half-orc word for stab is actually spelled exactly the same?
No, but I can
Very
believe it
good
entirely.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tiberius, sorry.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
right. Right.
I would totally give you inspiration for that if you didn't already have it, but you already got it. So
I could have another one.
well, you got one. So you open up the door with the cultists, and now there's one more cultist in this room, Shrump.
Wow, they're multiplying.
There's one
breeding.
more, and the one seems like to be maybe the leader, maybe the sergeant of this pack of cultists. He says, we caught Jack here in the supply room catching a couple Z's as we're out here trying to find the traitor.
He's probably in league with him.
Yeah, he's probably.
But I'm not. I'm just trying to get the few Z's. I had just been researching the mask, and I just finished my shift, and then I have to grab my weapons, and I'm just tired. I've been up all night. I'm just getting a few Z's.
I'll walk up to the one that is being accused. Is it I'm assuming it's the one in front of me, or whichever. I'll walk up to him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I take it just a standard human this size, is he?
Who are you, sir? Yeah, he's a actually he's a halfling.
Oh, even better, because I'm 6'8".
Yeah, you're
I'm
towering
loom,
well above him.
I'm loom well, right over him, and reach down and grab him by the front of the chest. Do you know what happens to people what sleeps when Tiamat, all praise Tiamat, is waiting to be summoned.
Tiamat.
Please, Tiamat!
Praise the man.
We can't have people that are weak and pathetic and short and tiny like you.
All of a sudden, you start to hear liquid hit the ground as you see pee starting to kind of, fill around him in a puddle. He says, "Sir, I'm not weak. I am just tired. Is all. I've been up for 2 solid days researching this mask."
I don't care. You're coming with us. I think I know someone who wants to have a really good word with you.
Tiberius.
Sir,
Tiberius,
I'll stay here. I've already been. I've been sconced enough by everyone else. I have learned my lesson.
No, you're coming with us.
Oh boy.
We should investigate that room he was in to make sure he wasn't doing
Yeah,
anything nefarious.
Tiberius, why don't you go investigate that room, and I'll take care of our friend here.
Out of character, I'd like to keep him along because he knows how to navigate, and we can bully him into navigating for us on the teleportery thing.
Very good. Very good. I like it.
I'll go in a room and stand in the middle of a 4 squares, being a complete widder, and having a look to see if there's anything nefarious going on here.
Now you can see lots of barrels and boxes, but you do smell what appears to be a very strong, maybe like a salt pork. You can definitely smell it out, and you kind of look around, peer around a couple of the barrels, and it looks like old Jack here had been eating some of the supplies too, and just passed out from being tired. There's like an open barrel of wine, an open cask of wine, and then there's an open barrel with salted pork and some other salted meats, and just all kinds of pieces of bone on the floor where he ate around the bone, and he was just eating and drinking basically.
I've found evidence of your stealing from your comrades. You have been stealing their food and stealing the wine, what is meant for all of you, and you have been having extra helpings just for yourself.
Well, they can go in there and get it themselves. It's
you
not
are hereby
stealing.
Placed under arrest. Anything you say will be taken down and then force-fed to you later. I take
looks
my
at you and
manacles.
says, "Under arrest? What? Who are you?"
We are the special forces. What is working for?
Master Jordan Paul. Master Jordan.
As my companion says, Master Jordan Paul.
Yeah, my name's Trump.
Thank you, Trump. You are good for something.
Thank you, Sir Tiberius the Wonderful.
That is all right. I am well known for not only my wondrousness, but also my feasibly tiny penis. Right. I'm going to take the manacle. I'm going to place a set of manacles about his hands behind his back, grab him by the scruff.
Do you have manacles on you? I guess you would, because you're a guard.
Do.
Yeah,
he does. It's in his inventory.
Wow,
I
like
do have manacles. And I've been dying to do this all campaign. I've finally arrested somebody.
Great, you arrested some guy that just peed himself.
Oh
You're
yeah,
the best.
he's kind of wetted himself.
I'm gonna march him out here. Go about your business, good cultists, brother cultists. Now, you stay in this level. We know this level's clear, so we're going to keep searching the other levels. What other levels did you say you've been searching in?
This is it, sir. This is it. And the one guy, as you're leaving the door, he kind of tugs on you as you're walking out, and he says, "So you're not going to hurt Jack, are you? You're not going to do the experiments in the dungeon, are you? Like you were threatening. Jack does not deserve that, sir.
No need. We're just taking him for questioning, and he'll be returned to you safely.
Well, yeah, he'll be brought back.
Tiberius is over there is